never, never, never know. Meow. I used to be a lawyer.
Rude dudes are out, cozy guys are in.
Susan, how can you make fun of psoriasis?
So I was just a bit distracted during that bit. You haven't laughed all night. Is there a problem? If you're not enjoying the show, you can go, If you're feeling a bit tired, it's okay. You can just leave, it's okay. Whatever. I'm just gonna do my. I'll just ignore that. We're all having a great time. We're in the last part of the show. I'm just gonna continue. I'm just gonna do my building mime sketch.
Maybe I should just go. Who does this idiot think I am? I'm a doll. I can't just get up and leave. Unless... excuse me? Person sitting next to me, are you able to stand up, pick me up, and take me outside, please? It'll only take a minute. I know you can hear me.
So what are you doing? No, sorry, that's a bit weird. Do you mind just popping the doll back? Is that all right? Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Thank you. Just gonna go back to my building mime sketch.
Oh my God! Why did you put me back down? I've got to get out of here. We were so close. You were doing so well. You can do it. Come on, let's go. Come on. That's right. I need you to stand up.
So what's going on? What? Okay, lady. No, I need to pop the doll back. Sorry, yeah, that's a bit weird. It's a bit distracting. Yeah. And I need the doll for the bit. Okay, so yeah. We're filming the show, so can you not? I'm just gonna go back to my building mime sketch.
Are you serious? Don't listen to him. Listen to me. I can't stand to be here. You're doing so well. Come on, I need you to pick me up and leave. That's the bit. The bit is you taking me, the doll, and leaving. Don't listen to him.
Sorry, what's going on? She has to go, does she? Doesn't look that way. Right. Hey, come back! Hey, stop! Hey, whoa! Oh, round of applause! Thanks so much. Oh man, thank you. Wow, thank God that bit worked. Last time I did it, no one could see the doll. Some guy at the front thought he was the doll. It was a disaster. I'm a small man. I'm a small man. Oh, yeah. I'm a small man. I'm a small man. Thank you. Thanks very much. Thank you. I'm 37. Never, never, never know. Meow. I used to be a lawyer. People would come to me for legal advice. The cat ears are gone, the small man costumes come off, so let's welcome back to the stage, Josh Glanc! To the party like my name was El Nino. Well, I'm hanging out, drinking in the back of a Camino. As a kid, I was scared, no one knew me by name. Crashed my own house party, cause nobody came. Well, I know I'm not the one you thought you knew back in high school. Never going, never showing up when we had... That's me, Josh Glanc, rocking out in the middle of my show. Why? Because I love rocking out. But little did I know that in just a moment, everything was about to change. When an audience member suddenly stood up and yelled out, "You suck." That's right, an audience member suddenly stood up and yelled out, "You suck."
You suck!
Oh no, why'd I scream that out? Why'd I tell Josh he sucks? Why do we always hurt the ones we love? I guess I wanted to look cool, but now I look like an idiot. Quick, I better say something to compliment him.
Great shorts.
Oh, that was really nice. So why did they insult me before? Does this audience member like me or not? It's so hard to tell sometimes. On the other hand, it can also be really obvious when someone isn't enjoying it. Why the hell's he pointing at me? I'm enjoying it.
Well,
thank you.
I'm not.
Come on,
I
just
still can't believe I screamed out, "You suck."
No, it's alright, mate, don't worry about it.
I think it's alright.
It's alright, it's a bit weird.
I wonder if he's single. It's a bit
Quite
I
like
liked
it.
the bird bit.
I definitely like those songs.
It's not my cup
His
of
voice
tea.
is
I wish there
actually
was more
really
about
good.
trucking. I wish he'd take his top off.
I wish he'd take his
I
top
thought
off.
he'd take his top
When's
off.
he going to take his top off?
I thought he'd take his top
Is he
off.
going to take his top off or not? That's why I came.
Why hasn't he gotten it off
I
yet?
wish everyone would start the chant, take it off out loud.
Wouldn't it be great if everyone chanted, take it off, take it off?
You want me to take it off? Is that what you want me to take it off? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? In front there. There you have me. There you have me. There you have me now. It's not even f***ing real.
No, I did just have a breakup a little while ago. It's okay, he liked MMA. But you know when you have a breakup, everything becomes like a breakup song or like a breakup shampoo. I was in the shower using Pantene Repair and Shine. And on the bottle it said, repairs damage of up to 6 months in one use. And I was like, yeah, right, Pantene. The only thing that can repair the damage of the last 6 months in one use is a coat hanger and a Kesha album. Thank you so much. Now, rude dudes are out, cozy guys are in. Rude dudes are out, cozy guys are in. Cause I'm a little cozy sweetie. And I need a cozy, kind man with large, rough hands who gives me back scratchies for days. Back scratchies till my back looks like it got a chemical peel. I just want to sit in the lap of this thick-thighed man and eat kettle chips till my mouth bleeds. I just want to sit in the lap of this tree-trunk-thighed man and eat chips that cause oral injury and harm. I just want to sit in the lap of this huge-bodied man while he feeds me spicy rigatoni until I see God. Until I see the ghost of my recently deceased grandma who told me to stop saying pussy on stage. No, I'm ready for my soulmate. I'm tired of running. I want to get old. I want to do old people shit. I'm tired. I'm ready for my soul. I'm ready for my soulmate. I love old people shit. I love a bench. I love to sit down. I want to do old people things like sit and eat sausages and yogurt. I hate loud music. I love radicchio. Let's die together, bitch. No, I need a kind man. I need a man so kind he makes Mr. Rogers look like the fucking Unabomber. I need a man so kind he makes Winnie the Pooh look like Cocaine Bear. I need a man so kind he makes Cliff Huxtable look like Bill Cosby. No, I trained my ex-boyfriend to tell me I'm skinny. I used a gun. It was so easy to get a gun. No, I can never be stick thin because I'm a little hungry boy. I'm a little hungry boy. I want to eat like an underweight high school football player. I want to eat like the Lost Boys in Hook when Pan comes back. I hate when people say, eat to live, don't live to eat. It's like, shut up, bitch. French fries are incredible. They're like a drug that won't make you lose your mortgage and 2 kids. Shoestring fries are bullshit, though. I hate a shoestring. You guys? Yeah, I hate them. Oh, you want to demean me? You want to degrade me? You want to humiliate me into putting a whole handful of fries into my mouth just to get the equivalent of 1 regular fry? Please. I just don't think I can relate to you unless you like to unwind by blasting a rotisserie chicken over a trash can. That's sort of how I like to take a load off. I like to hunch over in private and do my little chicken shoveling raccoon private soothing in private. But I sort of just live in fear of somebody rolling up on me while I'm doing my private soothing. Because I could just do something drastic that I can't take back. I would rather a man look directly into my butthole than catch me eating a rotisserie chicken in private. I would rather piss my gray sweatpants in front of my entire high school again. Than have a man catch me eating a rotis in private.
Hey, thanks. I'm really good. No, I am. I'm one of the best, so. I know you all come see this special taping. And that makes you special. But I am not in any mood to do this. I've been waiting on some test results, and they were supposed to they're supposed to text them to me, and they have not. So they're not for me. They're for my grandmother. So instead of doing an hour of my jokes, instead I'm going to do 3.5 hours of me and my grandmother's favorite songs. Thank you. Not sure. You know what? It would be a great time to grow the fuck up. This first one is one of our favorites. Thank you. I love you, you love me. We love each other for eternity. You love me, I love you. Why can't I be inside you too? Shit, I got a text. It's the results. You can do this, Mark. You can do this. Oh, thank God. She's not my grandmother. That song has been so awkward for so long. Sometimes I think about my grandmother, and I hope she's up in heaven making her world-famous butter tarts. But then she'll call or come over. I don't even like doing stand-up right now. It's shit because of people like you. No, the crowds and the audiences are garbage. There's like 3 people here that are only here to get upset. Right? You're gonna laugh at everything, right? Until it applies to you, right? Psoriasis? Susan, how can you make fun of psoriasis? You know, I've been dealing with that all my life. It's been such a struggle. Every week we get angry, right? And then Monday comes and we don't give a fuck about that thing anymore. Every week. The greatest example for me was when the co-pilot flew a plane into a mountain and killed everyone on the plane. And people were on their Facebook or their Twitter, we gotta do something about co-pilots. We gotta unite, gotta start testing. It's gotta be a system for co-pilots. What did we do? Nothing. We did nothing. Because there's always gonna be crazy people. Well, then we gotta get rid of mountains. No! No! You wanna fix the world, you have to do it yourself. That's why it never gets fixed. Right? You gotta start talking to the crazy people in your life, all right? You know that woman at work that comes up to me and she's like, hey, you wanna talk about raisins? And you're like, no, Sharon. I have no interest in talking about raisins. Talk to Cheryl about raisins! Ask her one question about raisins. Is that gonna throw your fucking day out? No. Hey, hey, Cheryl, how many kinds of raisins are there? How long did that fucking take? 2 seconds. She might be so happy, she will go home and be like, oh my God, we're gonna cancel those Compilation lessons. Takes 2 seconds. But you just want the happy stuff. That's what you like, right? You like sharing little stories on your Facebook or your Twitter, and I got 3 likes today. I'm doing something. There was a homeless guy they found in an alley. He could play piano, and everybody was sharing him like crazy. It drove me nuts. Isn't this a beautiful story? He's homeless, but he knows how to play piano. Isn't that, oh my God, it's so amazing. What? Why is that amazing? This guy fucked up every other aspect of his life. But because he remembers how to play a piano, I'm supposed to be like, oh, share, like. No, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Poor people do not have pianos, all right? So that guy started up here, fucked his way all the way down, and because he remembers chopsticks, I'm supposed to be like, the meaning of hope. Fuck that guy. There was a 108-year-old woman jumped out of a plane. She'd never done it before. And at 108, she was so brave to try it for the first time. What? She's 108. She's not afraid to die. She's going up there, in fact, hoping it happens. She's tired. She's been Googling hobbies for weeks, checking out the highest percentage of which one will end her fucking life. 108. We don't need 108-year-olds. Put them down at 100. That's all I'm saying. Put the old people down at 100. Don't need them. No one's ever stopped my show and be like, well, hate to do this to you, but there was this one time where I needed a 108-year-old. I was walking down the street and a wizard popped out of nowhere. And he was like, please help me. I need 100,000 wrinkles and something that smells like burnt leaves. There's no time for questions. 108. No, put them down at 100. The only time you even see 108-year-olds on their birthday, right? Someone comes and wheels them out of the dark. And there's like a local paper there to take a picture of it. Right? So a family member has to creep up quietly behind them so they don't shock them. And sort of prop them up like a fucking mannequin beside the cake. They're not even looking at the camera, they're just looking off in the distance, searching for something. You know what they're searching for? That light! Everybody's been talking about. Let me go into it! The air hurts my skin! 108. Put them down at 100. Listen, you put your dog down at 13. 13. Went quiet. I get it. Don't do this. He's my best friend. Gives me unconditional love. And then you get like a new couch, right? And it shits on it while you're at work. Your unconditional love story quickly changes, doesn't it? Then it becomes, well, I think it's time. No, it's what's best for him. You put the fucker down, that's all I'm saying. Put the old people down. The first time your grandmother fucks up the cookies, all right? She's in the kitchen crying. Well, I don't know, I must have put salt in instead of sugar. Put the bitch down! I used to work with old people as they were passing away. That was my job. And I would sit with them, and I would comfort them and tell them, it's okay. You've lived a long life. And I would hold their hand, which doesn't seem like a lot, but at that point, it feels like raw chicken. And I would play music because music, I find, soothes the soul. And so I'd just be right over top of them, just... Go to sleep. Kevin's waiting for you. Kevin was her deceased husband in that sketch.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I wish my entire crowd was gay men, to be honest. It's just an energy you want to be around, you know what I mean? I've never met a gay dude in a bad mood, not once. Just fucking... Dude, I've been so jealous of gay men lately, you have no idea. That's what I'm talking about, man. I've been so jealous, man. Oh, God, it just looks like a good time going on over there. I wish I was gay for the fitness of the fashion alone. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, I'm straight, but I'd love to be in gay shape. You know what I mean? You ever meet a gay dude? They're in great shape every fucking time, man. It's so impressive. Gay dudes stay in the gym. That's the guy's name, Jim. They just stay in there. They just turning it out, burning them calories, dog. It's dedication. You better respect it. That's next level fitness, bro. That's that level of in shape that, like, you could fight off another grown man if you wanted to, you know? That's up to you. You know what I mean? You put in the work, top or bottom. That's you, dog. That's your prerogative. God, and if they're not fucking shredded, they fucking dress impeccably. You guys look fantastic. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys know this, but gay men have a stranglehold on the fashion game. They are killing shit, bro. Nobody in this world dresses better than gay men. You better respect it. It's pretty impressive. I mean, you spend enough time in the closet, you bound to find something. You know, you just... Boots. Love it. Oh, man. Exhausted, man. We've been traveling a lot this year. It's been very exciting. It's one of the most fun parts about the job. Obviously, it's a little taxing as well. I got a chance to go home recently. I'm originally from Ohio. I don't know if anybody's ever made that mistake. I never go home. I left 10 years ago right after high school, and that's about it, man. I go home maybe once or twice a year. I'll go home for Christmas or something like that. You know, I'll go home for the holidays. And I don't mind that as much, because whenever I go home for Christmas, I stay with my grandpa. And I love my grandpa to death. He's probably the closest person to me and my family. And I love staying with him because whenever I'm not there, he lives by himself. And my grandpa's lived alone for like 15 years. He's been single 15 years. Hasn't been on a date in 15 years. As you can imagine, carpal tunnel's on its way. And because he's lived alone for so long, he's kind of become this like crotchety, grumpy old man. Like, he doesn't like anything or anybody, just complains all day long. You all know an old person like this. So he's always the hardest person to shop for Christmas every year. So 2 years ago, it's mid-December, right? I'm at my place in LA. I'm getting ready to go home, finishing up all my online shopping, and it gets down to him every year. I'm sitting there just racking my brain. I'm like, what the fuck do I get this dude? He doesn't like anything. He doesn't like anybody. He doesn't have anybody. So I bought him a pocket pussy. Normally I would be like, does anybody not know what a pocket pussy is? But this is 6th Street. Y'all be fucking banana peels or whatever y'all can find out here. Y'all in no position to judge my family, okay? Bro, I just wish y'all could have been there to see him open it on Christmas morning. Because we all thought he was gonna be like, what the fuck is this shit? But he was like, thank you. This is exactly what I needed. I was like, it's a fleshlight, not a Purple Heart, dog. Relax, okay? Stop feeling so honored. He loved it, man. So obviously Christmas is a good time. And then we fast forward a little bit. Now we fast forward to that following February. And I hadn't spoken to my grandpa since Christmas, so I call him up. Hey, Steven, what's up, man? How you doing? I love you. I miss you. You know, Christmas was fun. It's always good to spend the holidays with you, you know? How was it? And there was just a silence on his end of the phone. I was like, are you using it right now? Like, fucking answer me, dog. Like, what's the review? You know, I'm interested. He goes, no. He gets all defensive. And I'll never forget these words for as long as I live. He goes, no. I broke her neck. There is so much to unpack in that one sentence. First of all, her? You gave it a pronoun, now it's real. Second, neck? That's not even what it is. And third, you broke it, dog. How hard are you going? Fucking 15 years, you forget how to be a gentleman? So we laughed on the phone for a couple of hours, and now we fast forward to the following Christmas. This is last Christmas. Again, same time of year, going home, finishing up shopping. Gets down to him. So now I'm really struggling. I'm like, what the fuck do I get him this year? Like how do I possibly top what I did last year? You know, clearly he enjoyed it, and now my man hasn't had pussy since at least February. So I doubled down, got him another one. I got him 2 pocket pussies, 2 Christmases in a row. I'm grandson of the decade, easily. Only, well, you know, obviously I was a little bit more aware of what it was gonna be put through this time around. I had to find him one more durable, right? You know, something with a stronger neck. Now I'm out here trying to find a pocket pussy with traps. Trying to find my papa a trap queen for Christmas. And I couldn't find exactly what I was looking for. I was so mad. And then I think I found the next best thing. I found this other pocket pussy that I've never seen anything like it. It was remarkable. It came with, it was like so souped up. It came with all these like attachments and pieces. It was like a Swiss Army pussy. It had like a compass and a can opener, and it doubles as a canteen if you're lost in the woods, I guess. But by far, the best attachment this thing came with was that, like, if you like, let's say you fuck this side of it, right? Like, this is the entrance. This side of it is a suction cup. The idea being you can fucking put it to walls and shit if you need to, I don't know, switch positions, work your legs, you know, whatever it is you feel like you need it added to your repertoire, you know? And I got it for him thinking like, yo, this is so creative, you know what I mean? Now my man's got free roam in the house, you know? He's not bedbound beating his dick like a pilgrim. He's got options, you know what I mean? So I was excited for him, but now I'm fucking terrified to go home this Christmas and there's just gonna be chunks of drywall missing all around the house, waist level. Doing a bit of remodeling, are we? His house looks like a mid-demo project. I'm like, God damn, Papa, you literally fucked from the window to the wall. Got your dick sucked down the hall. Oh, Steve. Oh. He's disgusting. But he's funny, man. He's very funny. I called him about a month ago, and I told him I was going to start telling this story on stage because it's 100% true, and I think the world should know that. And he's got such a good sense of humor, man. He was joking with me back. He was like, you keep telling people that story. I'm going to leave it to you in my will. Which I think would be fucking hilarious. I told him, I was like, yo, you should do that, because I'll put your ashes in it, name it Ashley, and then I'll fuck it. Just kind of keep it in the family, you know what I mean? Just from generation to generation. Just so he can meet his great-grandkids, you know? Guys, it's called cremation. Grow up, okay, will we? Grow up. It's not your grandpa. Yeah, my grandpa's funny, man. You guys would like him. You can judge him if you want to. At least he got somebody. It's hard to find your person, isn't it? Dating's hard. It's a very cliche topic. Every comedian talks about how hard dating is, but it's a relatable subject, something everybody goes through, you know? It definitely gets harder depending on where you live, too. Like I said, I live in LA now. It's the fucking worst, bro. There's no good people. Bunch of fucking heathens running around. Nobody's going to heaven, not one person. City of angels, no angels. Just depressing, man. It's so depressing getting let down every time. Like, I just expect it at this point. Every first date I go on, as soon as I sit down, I'm like, all right, bitch, what is it? Ask me what my sign is. I dare you. I'll split this check so fucking fast, I swear to God. Oh, you're a Pisces? Awesome. Yeah, charge it to her crystals. They were in the moon all night last night, so clearly they're juiced up. I'm so fucking tired of hearing about astrology, I swear to God. It's all y'all care about. I've stopped sending dick pics and just started sending my star chart. To be honest, it's getting me so much further. So much further. I hate it so much, man. I have so many red flags now, bro. And no patience, that's the main thing. It's like I've been let down so many times that like now if I see something that triggers a red flag in me, I'm gone. I'm not gonna wait around to be inevitably let down. You know what I mean? It's a waste of time. And I've got so many red flags that there's some that I want to get off my chest. And I think maybe we'll find some common ground. Maybe you'll think I'm crazy, but I think it's worth finding out. And we'll start slow. We're easing our way into it. We're gonna start with red flag number 1. And just a disclaimer, this one is not gonna be the funniest one, but I do think it's gonna resonate with the most amount of people here. Red flag number 1 is when she That bitch is red flag number 1. That bitch is red flag number 1. Girls who don't drink enough water. That's what it is. Red flag number 1 is when she has another guy in her life who is consistently trying to sleep with her, and she refuses to acknowledge this. This is good. This is gonna cause a lot of fights in the car ride home. This is my favorite one. You clapping hard as fuck. You had an argument recently. Like I said, this isn't the funniest one, but you better believe every dude in here in a relationship right now knows the guy in his girl's life that he's like, fuck that dude, I'll kill him tomorrow. It's so obvious to us, right? As the boyfriend, this shit is clear as day. We can spot it from a mile away, usually the beginning of the relationship. We'll clock it, we'll pull you aside. Hey, babe, I know you hang out with so-and-so. And that's fine. You're a grown woman. You can do whatever you want. I'm not controlling or anything. But just so you know, that dude's trying to fuck you. And women will always have the exact same naive reaction. Babe, come on. Are you serious? Him? You're worried about him? He's literally like my best friend. Like he's literally like a brother to me. Oh. Word? Oh, that's your brother. Oh, I didn't realize what kind of Pornhub family tree you were associated with. But shut it down, okay? He's not your friend. He's not your brother. He wants to enter your body holes. End of story, okay? Ladies, you have to understand the reason we are so passionate about bringing this to your attention is not because we think you're stupid. It's not because we don't trust you. It's that you're being taken advantage of. You're hanging out with somebody who's lying about their intentions so they can weasel their way into your life. And that's not a real friend. That's some shady shit to do. So we're just trying to point out something that's happening under your nose so hopefully you can be aware of it and put a stop to it. I promise you, we are coming at it with good intentions. And you still want to get mad at us and act like we're the crazy ones making this shit up. Oh, that is so ridiculous. Why would a guy go through all that trouble and pretend to be my friend just to sleep with me? I don't know. But I've done it so many times. I've done it so many times. How do you think I got you, stupid? Come on. Oh my God. Nobody has been a better friend than me. Are you kidding me? That's why dudes can spot the shit, because fucking game recognized game. You know what I mean? He'll do some shady shit and we're like, fucking good move. That's what shit I would have done, you know? Fuck you, but respect. He is not your friend, ladies. And if you really do treat him like your best friend, oh, that's so much worse. Because if you treat him like your best friend, that means you have gone to him with all of your secrets, all of your problems. He knows everything you like, everything you don't like. You've probably complained to him about everything your boyfriend does wrong. So now this motherfucker has all the infinity stones to become the perfect guy for you. So when you and your boyfriend finally break up, who do you go run into? Me. And I've been waiting for this moment, boy. Weeks, months, maybe years. I've been waiting for this exact opportunity, bro. I've been putting in work too. I've been sending you memes in the morning. I've been texting you, how's your day going? I don't give a fuck about your day. Are you stupid? It's my day. I care about my day. Come on, man. It's about patience. All I've had to do is play it cool and stay in the game long enough and wait for the day that you come banging on my door, crying your eyes out. And I just have to play stupid like, oh, whoa, 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 hey. Why are you crying? He said he doesn't trust me? That's crazy. Y'all broke up? Oh my God. I am so sorry. Oh, some dudes are so insecure. Oh my God. He's not your fucking friend. Stop falling for his shit, ladies. I'm trying to tell you. Preach. Oh my God! Shut up. Now, I understand this is the part of the red flag that I'm sure a lot of the women in the audience are thinking, well, Matt, what about the reverse? How about when a guy has a girlfriend? What about that? And I hear you. Look, ladies, a guy can have a girl that is just a friend. No, listen. I'll wait. You as a girl can be just a friend to a guy, but it means you're ugly. I'm sorry, I know you don't want to hear it, but you just a homie with a ponytail. I don't know what else to tell you, man. Men and women can be just friends, but one of y'all fucking busted, okay? Somebody ugly, or maybe both. Maybe both of you are ugly, in which case y'all should be fucking anyways. That's why it's called bumping uglies.
3 kids. Put them in sports. That was mostly my doing. We had 2 girls. They're 15 and 13, and then we had the boy for, I thought hockey, but he didn't like hockey, so I said, I don't like you then. That's why we had you, so I could watch you play hockey. Maybe play in the NHL one day, right? Didn't like it. I got 1 year out of it. 1 year. You know what he wants to play? Tells me the other day. Yeah, soccer. Worse than soccer. Goalie in soccer. I said, yeah. No, you can play that. I said, I'll never be there, but go play it. Have fun. Why don't you pick a slower position in a slower sport? I want them in sports that I like to watch, because I got to take them. right? You gotta put them in sports that maybe if they get good, they can get a scholarship or make a living. That'd be fun. Or when they get older, they can play it. Pick up hockey, volleyball, squash, tennis, golf. Play those sports, right? I got buddies with their daughter in synchronized swimming. I'm like, what are you doing? Synchronized swimming. Yeah, what's up? 5 in the morning, you go in the pool. You gotta wait for one person, you just wait, and then the two of you go in and you do your little dance. Where are you going with this? Nowhere. You don't make money, it's boring as hell, it's 5 in the morning. Certainly can't do it when you're older. You don't go out for beers and wings and then go do synchro in your buddy's pool. Guys, what do you say after the hockey game we go do a little synchro? I just gotta call Dave, make sure he can come, because he's my partner. He knows my routine. Hockey, I coached my son. I'm trying to put a movement together to ban house league hockey. But a waste of time. It's a waste of time. We're not teaching our kids anything. 2 kids are good on the ice, and they're too good. That's how it works. You just sign up. There's no tryout. Just show up with your equipment on. I'm the coach. Why do you need me? I can't do anything. They're 3-minute shifts. 3 minutes. And then a buzzer goes. You could be on a breakaway. No, too late. Too late. 2 kids take the puck and go end to end. That's the game. I take my son. We get the snow off our car. We shovel the driveway. He complains about the equipment. We drive 45 minutes to an hour in Toronto traffic to watch him chase his own players. That's what it is. He just goes up and down the ice. And Marcus and Leo, they're the guys. That's it. I'm like, I wish they were my kids. Look how good they are. And people know me, right? People know me at the games. They're like, hey, is that your son over there? I go, that's my nephew. Son. My son's at home playing. Yeah, we had one kid. First day on the ice was the first day we had a game. That's not fair for me. How am I supposed to win with this kid? He literally did this the whole shift. That's all he could do. Just turn like this. He'd go, he just never moved. 3 minutes, 6 times a game. He'd just do this and the puck would go the other way and he'd turn this way. I called him Wheel. I gave him a nickname. Wheel! He'd wave to his parents. I'm like, what are you waving at? You're terrible. Don't wave. Cover your face. Cover yourself. He was my 50 in house league. What's the point? You know how much math that is? It's fair play. This fair play bullshit. Oh my God, what about winning again? Not just giving a trophy to 9th place, saying you won. You didn't do anything, you didn't win. You came 9th, that's not a win. How about we just teach winning and losing, and that's it. There's one winner and one loser, and you move on, right? Everybody doesn't have to win all the time. That's not how the real world works. That's how these kids, they think they get a trophy. My son goes, I got a trophy. I'm like, no, give me that. Recycle. Be a good little nephew. Put that in the recycling bin. It was hard to watch. It's hard to watch. I'll tell you what, if you're a kid, get good at sports, because it sucks when you're not good for us watching. It's terrible. I'm not excited going to his hockey. I'm like, let's go. Boring as hell, watching you do nothing. Then he got into volleyball. He actually is good at it. He's good. He's really good for 10. Because there's like 5 boys in the country that play at 10. That's why he's good at it. He picked a sport no one plays at 10. They play later. My daughters play, and that's where he got it. Wants to be a volleyball player. I'm like, okay, I like volleyball. I can deal with that. Took him on his first tournament. Hockey, there's a lot of tournaments. That's where the bonding is, right? He missed all that. So we go in a volleyball tournament. I was excited. I don't know him very well because he lives in his room. Shuts the door. He texts us. That's how we communicate. Peanut butter toast, please. That's it. My wife brings it up like a servant. Like, you gotta stop doing that. You're not helping his case. Okay, you're not helping him by babying him. He's 10 years old. Well, he's little. I'm like, he's not little. So I took him on a trip overnight. Hotel. We got breakfast. I get to the breakfast. It's just him and I. Server brings over the food. Toast is not buttered, because that's hard work in the back, right? So they give it to us frozen in a cube with cold toast. It's like some fun project waiters do. Watch this. Watch them try to butter it. It's hilarious. He said, "Can you butter my toast?" I'm like, "What?" He said, "I don't know how to butter my toast." I said, "You're 10 years old." He goes, "Yeah, Mommy does it." I'm like, "Well, I'm not doing it. You're gonna figure it out. You're gonna figure it out. We got 3 items." I didn't think I'd be teaching toast buttering at 9 in the morning. Parents are looking at me like beside them. Like, "Yeah, let's go. What do you do first? Can't you just butter it?" "No." "What do you grab first? Let's think this through." The toast? He picks the toast up like this, like it's a tambourine or something. "What are you doing?" Then he grabs the knife. I'm like, "Now what, Einstein? What do you gotta do now?" "You put the toast down, right? Put the toast on the plate and butter the toast." It was embarrassing watching him do this. He's trying to butter it with the knife like that. He's like, "How do you not know?" 10 years old. When I was 10 years old, I had a paper route at 5:30 in the morning in the pitch black dodging pedophiles for my life. That's what I did. My dad didn't care. He's like, "Get out there, make $8 this week. Avoid the pedophiles and the murderers." I said to my dad years later, "Dad, you know, I'm thinking like I would never send my son out to deliver papers in the morning. You just sent me out there. You weren't worried about pedophiles?" He goes, "No, there were no pedophiles back then." Yeah, they just started in 2000. Is that what happened? It's the new pedophile phase of life? "No, there was, Dad. There were pedophiles. He just threw me out there with a big sack holding me down." And then he says this, "You had big teeth." "What does that mean?" "Well, they weren't going for guys like you." "How do you know?" Big teeth Gerry. Stay away from him. Stay away from him. Yeah.
White dudes, I gotta talk about you guys too, huh? You may not know this about yourself, but you're creepy. I just want to put that out there. You're creepy. You can't help it. You can't help it. You're creepy. And it's not even like you're obvious creepy dude. Like, this guy looks like a creep. You know what I mean? Like, no disrespect, but he knows. Like, he's like, yes, I do. But he's probably super safe to walk butt naked down an alleyway at 3 a.m. This guy's safe. This mild-mannered motherfucker right here, this boy next door right here, freaking Clark Kent, this guy is eating your butt first date, ladies. And sir, no, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's all good. You know what I mean? Like, no shame for your ass-eating escapades. You know what I mean? Love is love. You do you. That's not the problem. The problem is, when he's finished, he's going to try to put the rest of you in a freezer for later. You know what I mean? With the fava beans and a nice Chianti. "Hello, Clarice." You know? It's uncomfy. White dudes have the confidence of a crackhead trying to holler at a businesswoman at 7 a.m. "Scare me, scare me, scare me, scare me, scare me. Pardon me, pardon me, pardon me, pardon me, pardon me, Miss Lady." Now, I, just like you, have been adversely affected by the Courvoisier virus. So I'm just wondering if you could see your way to give me just a little piece of pussy till Tuesday. That's white dudes, man. They have this confidence with no evidence. Like, how are you? Like, Chad wakes up 8 a.m. like, yeah. Looks in the mirror, is like, freaking killing it. You have done nothing, Chad. You've done nothing. What are you killing? And I came to this conclusion recently because I saw a statistic. And I read the statistic, and it didn't give ethnicity, but I was like, they only polled white dudes for this. And you're like, well, how do you know, Franqi? Like, that's racist. No, it's not, because when I tell you the statistic, everyone in here is gonna go, yeah, they definitely only asked white dudes, 100%. And here's the statistic. 8% of men believe they could beat a lion in a fist fight. What? What? That number should be 0 across the board. No one should be walking around like, bro, seriously, bro? Freaking seriously, bro? Lion walks in here right now, bro? That lion's got one freaking shot, bro. No shit, Chad. It only needs one shot because it has 5 knives sticking out of the end of its paw. It's going to slice your carotid artery, you idiot. They just don't fully get it, you know what I mean? Like Justin Timberlake, like he's like a worldly white dude, right? Rich, he's been all over the world. You would think he understands how life works, but he doesn't. He did that song with Jay-Z, gave himself away. You take the clothes off my back. What? And I let you, huh? And you steal the food right out of my mouth. Gross. And I watch you eat and I still don't know why. What, you don't? Why I love you so much. Whole time I'm like, it's the pussy, Justin. Boy. Why don't you know that? You've been around the world and I. But black dudes get it. No matter how weird or strange they are, black dudes get it. Probably because they have to, right? Like Miguel, the singer Miguel, that nigga is weird. He is odd as a cod, but he gets it. He had that one song, how many drinks would it take you to leave with me? He's getting consent, ladies. Yeah, you look good, and he's body positive. Yeah, I got money. Wait a minute, he's also fiscally sound. What? But I don't want to waste my time and good time management skills? Huh? How many drinks do you think? Maybe 2 or 3. Like, hey, ladies, drinks are $5 right now. I will spend 10 to 15 to hit that ass. Like, he gets it. He is doing math. Oh, okay, here's my last one. We're gonna take it down just a teeny bit for just a second because we're in New York. I'm originally from New York. We have any natives here? Yes, native New Yorkers. Now, real quick, before I even get into this joke, native New Yorkers, we're not afraid on the subway. Let's just be very clear about that. You know why? If you're not from here, you may not know this. When you're 3 years old, born in New York, your parents, on your 3rd birthday, kick you down into the subway station. And if you make it home, they keep you, okay? And if not, they chalk it up to the jungle, you know what I mean? They weren't fit to live here anyway, and then they keep going on with their life. So New Yorkers, we are not afraid in the subway no matter what happens, all right? Let's talk about Jordan Neely. We all know who that is, right? Then shout out to him and his family, R.I.P., God bless him and his family. And Daniel Pussy-Ass Penny, I think that's his name. I think that's right. I'm pretty sure that's his legal middle name. But this dude said he was afraid for his life. And I was like, well, maybe he's from Minnesota. You know what I mean? And doesn't know, or Ohio or something. You know, maybe he just doesn't know. And I researched him. He's from New York. Right? So we gotta call bullshit. You were not afraid on the subway in New York. I took the subway here. And you know what I saw on the subway here just tonight? There was a homeless man with his pants around his ankles with a bottle of butter-flavored Crisco, and he was rubbing it on his under regions, okay? And he looked me in the eye, we locked eyes, and he was singing a song, and it went like this. Butter my balls, butter my balls. Bitch right there gonna butter my balls. You know what I called that? A Sunday afternoon. Was I scared? No, because I'm from New York. What I did was ask him a follow-up question. Excuse me, sir, am I the bitch right there that you expect to butter your balls? He said, no, baby, I'm just singing a song. cool. And I went back to minding my business. Jordan Neely got on the subway and said, I am hungry, I am thirsty, and I don't care if I have to kill someone to go to jail. Why? Because he was hungry and thirsty. He had no weapons. And then this man choked him for 15 minutes until he died. You know you can knock someone out in 10 seconds like that, right? That's not a good Samaritan. That's what the military man and the good Samaritan, no, you know what a good Samaritan does? They help. They get you food and drink. That's what they do. He didn't do that. Not a good Samaritan. Me, on the other hand, I'm a fucking hero. Because I was walking to a show one night, and outside of the 7-Eleven, I was stopping to get a pack of cigarettes. There was a homeless man sitting outside, right? And he says to me, hey, sis, you got a couple dollars I could spare? I said, you know what, I don't. But I'm gonna go in here and get a pack of cigarettes. I'll get cash back, and I got you when I come out. The cash back machine wasn't working. So I came out feeling kind of bad and dejected, but I walked up to him and I said, hey, you know what? I couldn't get any cash back, but do you smoke cigarettes? He goes, actually, I do. I said, well, how about this? I'll keep 3 for myself. I'll give you the rest of the pack, and we'll call it square. He's like, okay, cool. And he was so moved by that tiny act of kindness, he asked me, could I have a hug? And like I said, I'm a fucking hero. So I said, of course you can, because he's a human person and he deserves human contact, just like any of us here. Now, when he stood up, he was exactly this tall. And then, much like now, my boobies were out, because they're glorious and everyone should see them. But now, me and this gentleman are locked in an ocular conversation. I'm looking at him, he's looking at me, he's looking at my boobs. He's looking at my boobs, I'm looking at him, he's looking at me. And you can almost hear his thought process. He's like, should I hug this nice lady, say thank you, and go back to my box? Or should I risk it all? And at that moment, he began to smell between my breasts. I kid you not, this is a true story. I know. And before I could even react, he began to motorboat me. And in that moment, I was like, should I scream? Do I yell for the police? But then I remembered that I am not a white woman. And calling the police could get me and this gentleman killed. So I cradled his head. And I said, have at it, young man. Because not only am I a hero, I'm a philanthropist. And those were the cleanest boobies he's gonna get to smell for God knows how long. And if I have anything to do with it, every red-blooded American in this country will have a nice, clean pair of boobs to sniff at will. Franqi French 2024.
They have canoe tours in New York City. Did you know that? You can get a canoe tour here in New York City. Get a beautiful view of the Hudson. How does that work? It's like on the left we have the Brooklyn Bridge, built in the 1800s, and someone's jumping off. To the right, oh, it's a lovely otter. Oh no, it's a dead sex worker dressed as an otter. Only in New York, everybody. Only in New York. My wife, she's awesome, man. She's a lot better. Thank you. She's a lot better looking than me. She's 44. She looks like she's 34, but she's from Long Island, so she sounds like she's 67. I got home the other day, she had a bikini wax, and I'm like, I want to fuck right now. And she's like, thanks, a Korean woman used tweezers on my pussy. I'm like, or I'll just read a book. That's how she talks. I swear to God, like she Freaky Friday'd with a 95-year-old longshoreman, you know? Expecting one day we get done fucking, she hops up, takes the zipper down, and is like, I've been Danny DeVito the whole time. Like, why am I coming harder, you know? My wife, she does this annoying thing where, like, I'll be, like, watching a game, and I'll be rooting for a player, and then she'll yell out the crimes they've been accused of. I'm like, touchdown! She's like, hit his wife, hit his wife. Like, baby, you should do commentary. Hit his wife, throws it deep to brought gun to the airport, and it is intercepted by 12 masseuse lawsuits. Coming up next, the Chris Brown Pepsi halftime show. Went on our honeymoon, lovely little spot in the Caribbean. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. Epstein Island, really nice. No, we went to St. John, but it's right next to Epstein Island. So, you know, I had to check it out, you know what I mean? What am I, go to Cleveland, not see the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Come on. It's the one thing they have. We boated past it, I looked, just a normal island. I don't know what I thought I was gonna say. Like I was gonna look into binoculars and then Woody Allen was gonna be looking back at me. An old guy dressed in white comes out with a cane and he's like, welcome to very much the opposite of Jurassic Park. I try to get away on my Land Rover and my water starts shaking and I'm like, oh no, it's a T-Rex. It's just a giant Cosby dropping pills. You're right, he didn't do it. Me and my wife, we talk in like funny cartoon voices, but like, look, I know if you're single or new in a relationship, it's super fucking lame. You're right, but here's the thing. Nobody's been divorced in a funny voice, you know? Nobody's like, I think we're moving farther and farther apart, you know? Who's Greg from work? Why does he have a picture of your butthole, you know? That's also a fun voice to give bad news with if you're a surgeon. Sorry, you're never gonna waka again. My parents were together for over 30 years. 30 years! And they got divorced, I swear to God, out of nowhere. I found this out, I swear to God, from an email from my dad. The email in the subject said, some not great news. I'm like, oh, did we not get tickets to the Minions Rise of Gru? What happened? Because that's how you opened an email about the Minions. And then I started reading email, and at first I was impressed. I'm like, oh, he finally figured out how to write an email and take the caps lock off. This is great. And then I got about halfway through, and I'm like, this one should have been all caps, Dad. This was the fucking all caps email. I found out the last fight they had, I swear to God, my dad was helping my mom fill out her Match.com profile. Which sounds like the worst Match.com commercial ever. Maggie, what are your hobbies? I don't know, hiking. Hiking? We don't hike. That's because you don't ask. That's because you don't want to. Why did you change? Because you stayed the same. Match.com. Because murdersuicide.org was already taken. She was the first woman who's stuck a finger in my ass, and let me tell you, I've been living a lie my whole life. That shit, chef's kiss. The only thing is, like, when we did it, my butthole was ready for an appetizer, and her thumb was like main fucking course, you know? So I'm like, oh, that feels good. Then Pop, no, you've awoken the Kraken, you know? She's like, what? I'm like, take it out. But she took it out too fast, so I had to like clench my butt cheeks together to prevent a BP oil spill from happening. Like, there should have been a representative from BP in front of my butthole. Like, we did everything we could to stop the leaking, but we couldn't save the sea turtles. I voted for Joe Biden. I campaigned for Joe Biden. I gave money to Joe Biden. It's been a little rough. I gotta be honest with you. This whole presidency, it feels like that moment when you realize your dad can't fight, you know? Like he's doing this with his hands and shit. Like it's less of a presidency and more of a study of elder abuse. This was like 2 years ago when he fell off a bike. Everybody was just like, ha ha ha, he fell off a bike. I was like, what the fuck's he doing on a bike? Who put him on the fucking bike? North Korea? Like, when you're 79, your goal shouldn't be peace in Israel, okay? It should be getting to the pharmacy without help from the church. That's it. Joe Biden is what would happen if JFK got shot, survived, and did a speech immediately afterwards. But I voted for him. I did, you know? Trump, racist. Biden, also probably racist. But he doesn't know he's racist, and that's a step in the right direction. You know? Trump was just like, Haiti's a shithole country. Biden's like, these blacks are just as good at math as they are basketball. And you're like... My favorite politician is John Fetterman because he spent 2 weeks in the Senate before going, fuck it, I'm going to the mental hospital. That's it. He went in, he saw Marjorie Taylor Greene on a unicycle juggling fetuses. She's like, every one of these is precious. And he's like, Bellevue it is! Bellevue it is! My favorite political pundit is Alex Jones now. I didn't like him 3 years ago, but now that he's lost all the money, he's actually a lot of fun. Because he still goes on the crazy rants, but then he'll have to apologize for a rant he cut 3 years earlier. They're making the frogs gay! They're putting little knots and glitter into the water! They're making them gay! They're making them gay! But first, I want to apologize to our good friends at Chobani Yogurt. You guys aren't filled with immigrant rapists, just delicious milk and honey. Yep. Next, why Harriet Tubman was a lizard person, you know? Like, I haven't done anything close to that, and I still, like, my campaign would be over the first press conference. You know, like, I'm Dan St. Germain, I'm running for Senate. Mr. St. Germain, in 2016, did you sit in a handicap seat at a movie theater, and when someone actually handicapped showed up, you pretended to have a seizure? I don't remember. Mr. St. Germain, in 2017, did you get drunk and interrupt the performance of Dear Evan Hansen by screaming, "Get to the butt fucking"? I don't remember. Mr. St. Germain, in 2018, did you drunkenly tweet, "I don't care what Harvey Weinstein did, Paddington 2 is a masterpiece"? Mr. St. Germain, in 2020, I shit my pants to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, yes. I cast a dark spell on my dungaroos. This is the best way to keep your kids away from pedophiles. Make them creepy. Nobody wants to fuck a creepy kid. Nobody. I'm serious. This is a PSA. This isn't even a joke. I'm just trying to help you guys. Seriously, like, the van pulls up, opens the door. "Hey, kid, come on inside." Kid holds up a dead cat. "They said it had 9 wives. I'm not looking for anything serious right now, you know? It's not you. It's a little bit you." My wife gets nervous because crime's gone up in New York, and she's nervous that she's going to get abducted, you know? And I'm like, "Honey, you're 44. That ship has sailed. That's not an Amber Alert. That's a life alert." my wife's hot, but no kidnapper wants to deal with a 40-year-old fucking woman. You know, brings her back to the place, throws her in his fuck dungeon, then puts a water in front of her, and she's like, you know, a coaster under this would be nice. I'm calling the cops on myself.